Everybody, you will donate to the Geek Group. You will donate to the Geek Group and Chris Boden is your god. You will kneel before me and send forth the virgins to wax my loins. Behold, the mighty power of the Tesla coil compels you.
It's all just a conspiracy.
It's all a conspiracy.
We're not really even here, man.
We're all hiding. We don't actually live here. We're evading taxes from Kalamazoo. Nobody knows our address. They'll never find us. We're No, long, slow strokes. Don't jerk it. Just gentle a bit.
That one popped in first.
If you go too fast, you fling it off the end. Hello guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. I don't even know. Hang on. Alright, how you doing? It's Monday, January 6th at 12:55 hours, and we're cleaning out scrap and trash, getting ready to be able to empty the high voltage lab. Flick it on the back side of the flank now. If you don't do it soon, you won't do it. I'm loving the weather today!
Everyone come lean on the fucking door.
Alright.
We need something heavier than hard thing.
Yeah, but you gotta get it far enough with it.
Have like a full thing.
No.
Ratchet. I'm loving life today!
What did Casey actually say?
Piece of shit door.
Yeah. standing to help these folks. You got ups, man. Don't let them tear you down. You're gonna dunk someday. Here.
How are you? God damn it. Fucking hell. Caught it. Piece of shit.
Yeah, go past it.
This is gonna take a few people. This is gonna take a few people. Grab that title paper. There we go.
We got this. What color is it?
What, homeless dude?
Homeless
Either.
dude. Oh, come on. Because it's such a rare thing for somebody to go out behind a building and piss on the dumpster. That never happens.
Okay, thanks, Chris.
I didn't do it, but I'm not saying it's... I didn't do it this time, but I would.
It's not the same.
Where's Veronica? There you go.
I'll be right
Smack
Yeah,
it
see, a
right
couple
to the
seconds,
ledge.
you got all that cleaned up.
Aaron! Right there. Come here. Not sure you're off right there.
Hi. Oh, get in on that. Help. It's not an impact game, it's a push game.
Well, you come and push a little. I don't like that idea. Yeah, hold on. Try this direction straight away.
Oh, okay, that could work. That could work. Wait. Get out.
There we go. No. Ratchet strap. Forklift to get traction, this would be an issue.
Huh?
Forklift to get traction, this would be an issue.
Yeah, if it was August, this wouldn't be a problem. Alright guys, it's time for viewer mail. And what do we got? Oh, I gotta go digging for that. Hang on. In that pocket, through this pocket. Take that left turn at Albuquerque. We'll find out.
One guy's got a sharpened flip. Everyone get back.
It's the soul of Jamie Bliss. No, he has no soul. Oh, okay. What do we? Oh, this is moose stuff. This is screen printing starter set, and Astro Brights, which are envelopes. These are the envelopes that we send out viewer things on. Oh, it's a gift from Jason Jones. Hope everybody at the Geek Group had a good holiday season. From Jason. Thank you, sir. And there's a screen in here for screen printing. So it's a speedball screen. As opposed to a Newman roller frame. There's your useful bit of knowledge for the day. The Newman roller frame. I'm going to set that there, and we're going to put Mr. Jones on the wall. Thank you, sir. That is quite awesome. Turns out there are some good people on the internet, and there are viewers. We got a lot of viewer mail today.
Still a possibility of FedEx too.
Yeah, FedEx isn't here yet. This might be for someone. Let me wait on that and see what's up. Aaron, did you order anything on Amazon?
No, Moose was giving me a cover and stuff for my Kindle.
That's what it is then. There's your cover and stuff for your Kindle. Moose got you a present. Alright, this is probably office stuff, I think. Bright yellow number 10 business envelopes. That's a Moose thing. Feed and wax wood polish and conditioner, beeswax and orange oil. And then this is tongue oil finish, which is for a production project that Moose has going on, which is going to be pretty cool. And that's a gummy bear. All this is boring stuff. I want actual member donations. We got one donation, the rest is just office supplies of stuff that we had ordered. Yeah, this is stuff Moose ordered because it's got the compact flash card and some Velcro. And Moose, your CF reader finally arrived. She's been waiting on that forever. It's like somebody, the holidays finished and somebody gave UPS a granola bar because now they're not constipated anymore and everything's arriving. Inside this box is a box. Okay. Well, that's that, but what's the other thing? Oh! Somebody sent in, they didn't put their name on it. Microfiber cleaning cloths. Come in pretty handy. Thank you, whoever donated those. That is awesome.
That's another office order for me.
That's an office order for, oh, it's for cleaning the computer lab stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you got pens and microfiber cloths.
That's the microfibers, man.
Oh, Moose must have ordered pens for the office. So that's viewer mail. All of the cool viewer mail is purely from Jason Jones. So thank you, sir. Everything else is just supplies. It's Monday. We're getting to work. You guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden. We'll be back after this. Hi there guys, my name's Chris Boden. I'm the president of the Geek Group, an organization that's been working to unite geeks worldwide in order to make the planet a more awesome place to be. What started out as a handful of guys hanging out at a local university has now evolved to be tens of thousands of people around the world in 120 different countries who all share the common dream that education should be free and available to anyone with a sincere and passionate desire to learn. And we're always looking for more. Artists, teachers, musicians, machinists, carpenters, everybody. Imagine a place where you could learn anything you want on a million different subjects. Imagine the kind of facilities that would require for your ultimate geek heaven. That kind of facility would have A giant multi-axis trainer. 10-foot tall industrial robots that you can program. A machine shop with state-of-the-art CNC machine tools that'll allow you to build anything you can possibly imagine. A vehicular sciences lab where you can do everything from converting a Lotus to electric power to working on your own car here using our hoist. We provide access to all the wood, metal, plastic, glass, screws, fasteners, drill bits, vice grips, diagonal cutters, zip ties, tape measures, screwdrivers, more screwdrivers, paint sprayer tools, hearing protection, safety glasses, band-aids, so many socket wrenches, we fill 3 file cabinets of them, and our file cabinet has a drawer for files. This thing, private workspaces where you can work on your projects. A complete woodworking shop. A computer lab packed with technology. An electronics lab with over 250,000 individual components for you to use. Half a dozen Affinia H-Class 3D printers. A CNC circuit board engraver to make boards for your projects. A laser cutter. A complete laser lab. A surplus store full of stuff you didn't even know you needed. The largest high voltage lab open to the public anywhere on Earth, complete with a 200,000 watt Tesla coil. Our own custom-built production facility where we produce high-quality educational videos for a worldwide audience. And our own pair of broadcast-quality live internet streams broadcasting globally so we can share it with you. And all of this is here for you to use, to learn, to grow, to explore, to discover, to build awesome. We believe that if you empower people with the right facility and the right equipment and the right materials, that they will make astounding things and inspire the rest of the world. That's how it works. This is how we work to decrease world suck. This is what we're here for. All of this stuff is to be shared. What you've seen is just the tip of the iceberg. We're still very much under construction. But with your help, this can happen. Isn't it weird you watch that and like the whole high voltage lab is there with the lightning and everything, and now it's just poo. So I think we need to make a new commercial at some point. And you need to ask me about the flashlight idea I had. It was a thing. So I forgot a bit of viewer mail because it's this little envelope sitting up on top, and I had to put it somewhere special so I'd remember it. It's from Chad Dickens in Kansas City. Thank you, Chad. I know what it is because it's from Chad Dickens in Kansas City, and Chad Dickens always sends us the same thing. But if you're going to send one thing in a little envelope, it's the nicest thing to send, aside from like midgets. He sent us a check for $40, no memo, and then a check for $145. I remember that fundraiser. So thank you, Chad, for donating and getting involved. And I'm going to put these right here with Moose's stuff, because checks go to Moose, and that's how that works. So, all right, that's viewer mail for today. Everybody, take a look at the new guy. This is Dan. He's a new video intern. They can't see you until you turn the camera around. This is Dan. He's a new video intern. Dan, welcome to Geek Group, sir. Now, this is the first thing you've ever shot. Your first day at the Geek Group. Okay. So most cults. I'm a cult leader. You'll learn about this in time. It's a thing. Also, I'll burn your house down and curb stomp your cat if I don't shoot you first. So we don't have any Kool-Aid because we're low on that, but we have gummy bears. Das ist Haribo. Haribo backt Kinderfroh und der wachsen ebenso.
Thank you.
And now the whole internet is going to comment on this video and go, "Hi, Dan!" And then they're going to yell at my bad German.
In that order.
Probably yes. We'll be back. Bubbles are on their way. My bubbles? They're supple, they're round, they're firm, they're fully packed, they're free yet easy on the draw. I have no idea, they're all made of this dish soap, but I think your bubbles were agitated and frothy, maybe? I don't know, I have that effect on people. So, you don't want agitated frothy bubbles.
But Aaron's driving some out of the demo, so I have some that are really old, but they worked last summer. And I can't imagine they go bad. I don't know.
Did you guys hear this down here?
What?
Wasn't that up there at one
The
point?
robot?
Yeah.
No, the lightning machine was up there.
That is cool.
Yeah, you don't see what it looks like today.
What are you doing with today?
Come take a look.
Now
I got a way bigger story than Bubble. Yeah, you gotta have to do with a chick with an angle grind in a bikini, and you don't see her between every take going,
I don't know why they're making these videos, but it was required, wasn't
So
it?
you always had to have a hot chick on the hood of a car in a bikini for no particular reason, and girls with big sparks wearing goggles. They always had to have a really oversized
And if it was White Snake, it had to be a Jaguar.
Oh, God. How you like that?
Love this room.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody got me broken.
You did break it.
This is where the fire
This is where the fire was.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we had a bad day.
How's it shooting?
It's toast.
Really? Oh.
Everything in the room
This
was
is cool.
It was cool. I don't know the new one. You can come out. Your bubble! Excellent, sir. Thank you.
I don't even know how to explain what this thing did here. It just,
We threw 20-foot lightning bolts in here,
Wow.
and it never made the news.
So what,
It was the coolest thing in the city of Grand Rapids. It never made the
what was
news.
the cause of the fire?
A loose screw.
Really?
Yeah, one little tiny loose screw, which you don't even want to know the jokes on the internet about me and a loose screw right now, but... See, first time, every time. You got bubbles. So, there. And if we do this outside, because the bubbles have such a very low thermal inertia, if you blow them like this, they won't work. But if you swipe it through the air, if you blow bubbles outside in the wintertime, and you do it like that, they'll freeze.
Huh.
Because if you blow it, you're putting 100-degree air into the bubble.
Oh, okay.
If you just move it through the wind like this,
like a wand.
like a magic wand of happiness. Happiness. Bing! And now you're a fairy too.
Suddenly I don't feel so mellow.
Yeah, it's great. But they have almost no thermal inertia. If you fill them with below freezing air, and it's below freezing outside, and it's fucking cold, then they freeze and they'll land, and sometimes you can get them to land as a perfect sphere.
Okay.
So we can talk about that real quick, and just, hey, here's a quick fun bit of awesome you can do.
Okay.
And we get to use the term thermal
See, you're
inertia.
learning new stuff. Yeah, you get to use the term thermal inertia.
So you're going to build a new one in here?
Oh, God, yes. Actually, we're probably going to build a whole new room. Like, we're working with Rocket Construction and a couple other guys to
Really?
determine feasibility on just tearing apart the entire east wing, because it's shit. And because the roof's leaked forever, the heat's never worked right, it's just generally a pain in the ass. And now we have this opportunity, because everything's shut down, to say, okay, well, what would it take to just gut this and drop a pile of money and build a proper brand new high voltage ladder? So that's what we're looking at.
You're saving the cover down right now.
Alright, let's get set up and back. We decided we need to be in an 80s music video.
Yeah. Yeah. Or cut off jean shorts or something like that.
Okay. This hat has no personality and it's like Menards on it.
Well, look, you can't be Ray Samba, okay? Who? He's a Menards guy.
Is that his name?
Yes, Ray
That's the
Samba.
guy's name.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's passed away.
Well, that's a happy
So do you want to
personality.
interview, get him a few comments in here, and then we'll move outside and we can edit it all together?
Yeah, but you're going to edit an Avid. You want this to air today? I mean, do you have that
Yeah,
kind of
it'll
time?
We can do that.
At least this way he can,
Yeah,
what was we.
and you can use this as a voiceover. Dude, your microphone's gone all limp.
Oh, wow.
You gotta get
It
some
is pretty,
mic aggro. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
it does.
It's probably because that's not the
This
one
truck
that...
doesn't have a sense of humor.
because yeah, that's a budget thing.
Yeah, you're screwed. Okay.
No, it's not the right one for that
Yeah,
size.
yeah.
It's something I didn't
And
make.
I'm mic'd up here anyway.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. You know what? Do me a
I
favor.
do. I also know amp,
Just
ohm,
say,
joule.
just say your first name, last name. And it doesn't have, you know, this is not one of those
Yeah, right in
tape things. We'll edit it all together in the end.
Right while I'm in your eyeball.
Oh
Chris
my
Boden,
gosh.
president of the Geek Group.
Boden, B-O...
Bouxdine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, that's French.
Yes, Boden.
Okay. Alrighty, so yeah, so the bubbles, kind of tell us how it works with the pull button. It
Okay.
changes the makeup of
Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden with the Geek Group. Today we're going to look at Mark. Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden. Hi there, what are you doing? What is this?
You let me bounce, dude. We do this every time.
All right,
Come on.
do your thing. Do your thing. Jesus, God, you're freaking me out. Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden with the Geek Group. Today we're going to take a minute and talk about the science of bubbles. Now the cool thing about bubbles is you'll notice as you look through the universe, there's a whole lot of things throughout the entire universe that are shaped like a ball. Because a sphere is the most efficient shape there is, right up until the point when somebody opens the motherfucking door. And now we gotta start stabbing bitches. Were you right in the middle of something? Don't give dude, the camera. You might have, ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Harwood, who did not rape and murder a 14-year-old girl in 2006 in San Antonio. Mark.
Hold on.
Alright.
Hang on. All right.
Want me to go either?
No, it's cool. Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden with the Geek Group. Today we're going to take a minute and talk about the science of bubbles, and especially how they interact with the cold. Now the cool thing about bubbles is you'll notice as you look through the universe, everything from things as big as planets down to simple bubbles are shaped like balls. You ever wonder why planets and stars and all that stuff are shaped like a sphere? The reason is it's the most efficient shape because bubbles aren't empty, they're actually full of air. So the force inside balances out with massive amounts, 14.7 pounds per every square inch of atmospheric pressure is trying to crush this bubble right now. And the force inside balances out, so you end up in a shape that doesn't have any corners. You just get a sphere, or in this case, kind of a little happy dude with a big nose. So, another cool thing you can do with bubbles is you can turn your fucking phone on.
And this is, and hey Andy, because
Yeah.
this is not the typical 3-minute
sure.
where we need his name and everything. This has to be a minute and a half.
Yeah, I'll call you back in a minute. Let me get that
Him
check.
just,
Well, he's gonna do that. We got to do it outside. I mean, we're chopping it up.
You're gonna chop
Probably
this all
doing a
too.
full-
and
we'll
the
probably do
beginning
a-
part, honestly,
Yeah.
I have to fit into a minute and a half.
I
Well, we'll do
understand.
page turn edit. We'll do a flip or
Okay.
whatever.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna do the whole thing from the start because I got an idea. 'Cause, yeah, she's right.
Right on.
I can't put any actual intelligence into this. I keep forgetting I'm doing this for television.
Then use artificial intelligence. Fine.
Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden from the Geek Group. Today, a quick look at a fun thing you can do with bubbles outside in the winter time.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do the actual science in here, then we'll go outside and show it off. And
Right
you
on.
can get this as video with B-roll.
That's good. That's perfect.
Mark. All right, now you're used to blowing bubbles like this. If you want to make this work, you have to blow the bubbles by waving your hand. Use the magic bubble wand. But what you do is you go outside on a frozen winter day and don't blow. Can't do that because your breath is too warm. Go outside when it's really, really cold out and take your bubbles and do this. And you'll see that they freeze before they hit the ground. The reason is you're filling the bubbles with cold outside air that's below freezing. And because you're filling the inside of the bubble and it's surrounded on the outside and everything's really, really cold, the bubble itself, which is a very, very thin wall of water and soap, will freeze, so you get to play with frozen bubbles. You guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden with the Geek Group here on WZZM 13, and we'll see you next time. There's your bit. Now we
All
go
right,
outside and
there's
shoot some
beginning end, now
B-roll.
we can do a middle outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now bring out the naked bitches!
Cue the sparks.
Yeah, we need guns and midgets and fire trucks.
Got 3 out of those 4.
Yeah.
Got someone on fire to get the 4th one.
What?
So why does it smell like this?
Because I'm fucking with you.
I wanted to see if I could actually get that on the air because, oh my god, that'd be hilarious. That would have started a whole new thing.
would have.
I know, and then the next time they came to
Because-
do a bit, I just spelled it different and see how many times I could get
Because
away
I
with
looked at
this.
the website and I saw the way your name was spelled and you said that.
Then why are you asking me the questions you already know the
maybe
answers?
it was spelled different. I don't know.
No, I just wanted to fuck with you. He knows how my name's spelled. I bet he
Yeah.
All right, you ready for your B-roll?
Of course.
All right, here we go. We might get enough wind to just do this. Well, that was kind of cool to see that. It just pop and exploded. Yeah, good luck, Jack. I'm just gonna blow as many damn lines as we can.
The handicap there is 4 walls.
The handicapped lot, you think we'd be free from wind there?
Maybe.
Sometimes they explode, and when they explode, they like burst in little pieces.
Ooh,
That one throws really good.
that was a good one.
It's really
Should
cool.
I stand on this side for the catch stuff?
Yeah, catch them in your mouth. See if you can catch it like a snowflake. They taste really good. Here, you ready?
Didn't work, did it?
No, you suck at this. That's what you get when you give me this impromptu science bullshit. You call me and like, hey, in an hour, we're gonna put you on live television, doing shit you've never done before.
An electric one would be great right now.
Yeah, let's do a high voltage video. That'd be great.
No, an electric. Hang on. Let's go over there.
All right, let's go to the high voltage lot. Batman door.
Yeah. No, that right there is
That's
is a
gonna
wind
be worse.
tunnel.
You're gonna get tornadoes in it. Open
Okay.
door.
Yeah. Well, we have
Let's try the
another.
handicap lot.
All right. Some call it an alcove if you're into D&D.
Yeah, but some of
You
us.
never played that.
No, I was never a DM ever. He tries to teach you. He's such a squire.
You're known by your internet characters.
I haven't played D&D since 1981. I love D&D. D&D was great. I had a blast with it. Then I started the sex. It was more fun when there was another person in the room.
Yeah.
And that kind of took priority. Back in my D&D years, I still didn't like every week, but I was pretty much it was a solo act.
That's today's quote.
There you go. I'm here to help.
I'm
amazed.
I'll be here all the week.
I'm absolutely amazed. I've never seen footage from stuff that we've shot together just end up on YouTube somewhere. Like the stuff that doesn't go on the air.
A little like Christmas Day.
The Christmas tape?
Oh yeah.
Never heard about the Christmas tape.
That's her fuck-ups.
That's your fuck ups? Is it Christmas tape? Oh.
She knows.
Oh yeah.
Might be cold enough in the hallway to do it. See, this is not exactly the one.
There's no heat in this end of the
Good.
building right now. Alright, you ready for B-roll?
Okay.
Yo motherfuckers, welcome to MTV Cribs. We're kicking it old school here on the west side. My name is Mob 40 Deep.
Oh, this is much better. Yeah, we can actually follow him down. Just chase a bubble. Boop. The problem is this works really well if you do it high up. And then get them as they land.
They're exploding.
They're exploding. It's not cold enough. The bubbles are too warm.
It's the dynatherms, isn't it?
Dynatherms?
Yeah, I heard that on Voltron once.
This is why I like it when they send you.
That's why they'd never give you and I a segment together.
You never get
God, we
anything
had
done.
so much fun.
Right?
Did you get a good one?
And it would be so nerdy that no one would understand.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having intelligence on television.
That one's sitting in the snowbank perfectly.
Where?
Right in front.
Still there? Oh my god, you've got one. We froze one. There's one right here. And you can see
Oh
it.
wow.
This is what they look like when they freeze, and you can see it. It'll kind of deflate a little bit as it gets really cold, and then it'll just hold its shape. See?
See? And now you can poke it and tear it apart.
Hey, look, a snowman one.
Look, a torn bubble. There's something you never get to see. Then the fucking wing kicks up and we lose our shot. Alright, that's
I'm
what we're
good
gonna
at
get.
that one. I got the double one right there.
You got the double one? Alright.
It looks like a punch key
Punchki!
that didn't separate.
Because it's the west side. Ubiquitous Polish reference. Alright, we got it. You're good. That should only take you 6-8 hours to edit.
Can we do it a few more, like to see if any land?
You got a good one. Now you want to push your luck.
Yeah, I do.
You can't afford me anymore, dude.
You guys are gonna be Facebook friends.
I want my SAG fees. Oh, there's one that might make it. Yeah! Look at this. I have inspired childlike wonder. See? You're learning things. You're having fun. You're freezing your ass off. No, long, slow strokes. Don't jerk it. Just gentle. Like
That one
this.
popped in first.
If you go too fast, you fling it off the end. Hey, don't tease me.
Every time I come here.
Every
this is what
time.
happens.
Every time.
Look at that one.
Some days
See
it's
it?
worse. What do you got?
Please follow the answer. There's one, right?
Oh, there it is. Okay. Look at that. That's a beautiful shot. Macro that shit. And we're cool. We're going to be a real life boy.
Let me know what happens and I get the certificate.
Okay. Are
Okay.
you happy now? You've got art. You've got art. You've got cinematography. And he's
What
got
is this?
sand in his lens. Come here. Look at this. This is the work that 13 does to get the shot. How zoomed in are you, dude?
I'm way in there.
Not you, him. You zoomed the camera in.
Zooming it out, actually.
It's not gonna. If you the camera. Don't use zoom. Never use zoom. I tried using zoom on the camera and it broke and it's bad. But that's the real effort there. With a professional, expensive camera, he's got snow in his lens, well, in your viewfinder thing. You're making art. Look at that, childlike
Ooh,
wonder.
I almost went. Looks like a membrane.
It is a membrane.
Hey, what's that word? You didn't use it this time. Thermal interspection?
What?
What you use?
Thermodynamics.
Thank you. Dynamics.
Thermodynamics doesn't really have a whole lot to do with this. That's why I didn't use it this time.
It's kind of the lack of thermal.
Yeah. Here, come on inside. I'll give you a quick wrap-up one. I got a thing you're gonna want. Dan's got a frozen bubble in his hair.
Thanks, intern.
Can I pop it now? Can I pop it?
Just punch him really hard in the back of
Don't
the
let it
head.
hit your skin.
Really?
I'm joking.
I'm so gullible.
B-O-U-X-D-I-N-E. Here. All right, here. I got a quick shot for you. I don't know if you'll be able to work this in or not, but I got a
And
thing
you got
for
that for me?
Yeah,
Thank
you ready?
Yeah.
Oh!
You can have them if you want.
Oh, I have some.
Mark. All right, guys, the important thing to remember throughout this fabulous winter season that we're experiencing is that there is no such thing as cold, only an absence of heat energy. And yes, you can punch the next 5 people that say that to you. That and cold enough for you? Just right in the teeth. Every time. Just, yeah. Okay. I'm Chris Boden with Fox 17 News. Thank you. We'll be back again later.
I don't know if he did that on purpose
I
or
know,
not. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yes.
This is what I bring out of him. He doesn't do this with every photographer that shows up.
No, I don't. He's actually fun. That's why I'll let him play.
Do you still want the outtakes from the ping pong earthquake
I want
exercise?
all the outtakes you can send me of every line. And do you have a card?
Maybe.
Like with your name and number on it?
Why don't you just take the phone and put it in your phone? It's not in-
Here. Yeah, go ahead! It smells like funk. I think it's the water, but it's been in the hose for a long time or something. Definitely got funk. Smells musky, like an old tent. We're so close.
We have a spurt.
You're spurt. Come on. He's got to learn not to take the choke off so fast. Ease it off. Ease it off. There you go. A little more. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're doing it. You're doing it. There you go. There you go. Come on. No, don't stop me now. Come on, man. You're almost there. You can do it. No, if I go to a smaller head, I'll blow water joints out. Alright. I'll take this wall down. It's making a difference, it's just not the night and day difference that I'm used to. I'm going to take the main layer of ground off.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the action camera.
Yes.
Because the one you're using is going to die. So set that, turn that off and put it out on the thing.
very hard to see this screen unless you're completely perpendicular
You
to
might
it.
want to back up a little bit.
Steve.
New guys.
I think I accidentally. He is here?
Yeah.
New guys here!
He said he was coming today. Steve?
Now this gets easier.
Steve! Steve!
There you are, coming back.
Don't say something then.
Like you would hear me.
You gotta hold it upside down.
I gotta do what now?
You gotta hold the button on the bottom, not the top. It's gotta be upside down.
Why does it have to be upside down?
I just have to invert it using my car. It's not as clean as it should be, but it's as clean as it can be with this tool.
Ah.
So, yeah. Remember the last time I put in showers? They were worse than they are now. Back then, that was worse. This is easier.
That's because last time the showers weren't so much soiled as colonized.
Yeah.
Can't tell if that helped or not. Sounds like that helped. Not even a little.
cleaner than it was.
Much like the chemistry lab, which is cleaner than it was before the fire.
Alright, that's that. I'm
So, sorry for the more boring blog than usual today, but I was getting flack from people about not actually doing anything. I just stand back and boss people around. I think he used the term minions. And I need minions. Send me minions. Slaves would be nice. Like, man, what I could do with 10,000 slaves, that'd be awesome. But I figured I'd just say screw it and start handing the camera off to other people while you could see some of what I do today. You haven't seen everything of what I've done today, but a bit, more than normal. So, yeah. Oh, somebody else got on my tits about how we destroyed the lab and then immediately my plan was to jump back in with bigger, better, faster, rawr. Well, if we have to totally tear down the entire high voltage lab and start over and build the thing again, why build the same old shit we had when that coil was, God, Gemini goes back to 2000.
3, I think. I don't know. Jim and I goes back a long time. Why go back to what we had with 10-year-old technology when we can do it better now? And have the opportunity to teach people how this is all built, how stuff works and all that. A lot of people have commented about how we burned the building down. We didn't burn the building down. The building's still here. You can tell because I'm standing inside the building.
Oh, how exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, it worked. It was over 1,000 degrees in that room. That's the lintel. There's a big piece of iron up in the wall there to support the wall over the door, and it worked. They're going to rebuild that whole thing. I've already had guys come out to start putting together a quote. But mainly just all the people commenting on YouTube, or not on YouTube, on HaD. You're morons.
Hey, Chris?
Yeah.
Can I move all that copper piping?
Yeah, that's all scrap. This is not scrap. And these 2 units are keep. The piece of, wow, check it out. See how the wires got blue on it?
Yeah.
That's because that was the original ground connect wire from back in the heavy industries lab in Kazoo. Because it was an ink factory, everything was blue. That's where we got into the blue.
So dumpster, keep the 2 things.
Not dumpster.
Just
Stays here. This is the aluminum that people want. I got to do a thing with
leave
it.
it for moose. Okay.
Yeah, so this is keep, this is keep, this is scrap. All the copper tubing is scrap.
Okay.
Everything else in that pile, oddly enough, is keep. The bits of pipe
Yeah.
are total trash. Just shit can. It's cast iron, so toss it in scrap.
Leave aluminum, take pipe.
Yeah, leave aluminum, take pipe. All right. So now we're going to take and we're going to scrap a Faraday room. That is a Faraday room. Those are all copper panels. And they're pretty much worthless as scrap, which really sucks. But yeah. You would think copper, oh my God, it's worth huge. It's really not, because the copper there is about as thick as tin foil, and it's hooked to a paper backing. It's glued to a thick, heavy canvas back, or canvas or paper or something. I don't know. It's a brown paperish canvas thing. I've never really looked at it that much, but we looked at it a while ago. We tore into one because it got torn, and I was like, hey, I want to see how they build these. And it's actually, there's almost no copper there. It's mostly wood and a lot of steel. So that kind of sucks. Oh, by the way, Hackaday, it's not a 200,000 volt Tesla coil. It's a 200 kVA, which is kind of 200,000 watts if you're talking in really simple terms to simple people. Like a lot of the people that would comment on a Hackaday article. But a kVA and a watt are 2 different things, and a kVA and a volt are a totally different thing, but yeah.
You know what I love?
What?
Jake, you know, one of our woodshop members here working on his project.
Yeah, no, we can't show that on video because we only ever build my projects here. We never build anybody else's projects.
Never, ever.
That never happens. Cunts. So, this is Jake. You should hear about Jake's project, which hasn't been in any videos. Might have been mentioned in the blog once or twice. We'll just let him finish his cut first. Hi. I can wait till you're done. Take your time.
Alright, I'm done.
Oh, okay. So, how long have you been hanging out here? It's a couple months now.
About a month.
Okay. And you're a member of the Geek Group.
Yep.
You're here working on a project.
Yep.
Have you and I ever worked together? Have you ever worked on one of my projects or anything like that? You're just doing your own thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been in a Geek Group production video?
No.
No. You're just a normal dude.
Yeah.
Live in town. You
Yep.
come here. You're building this really awesome. Can we show them what you're building?
Yeah.
You mind? Okay.
Sure.
Let's go take a look. But you're just a normal dude, member of the Geek Group. You heard about us somewhere. How'd you hear about us?
Woodcraft.
Woodcraft, okay.
Yeah,
Who's
I wanted to
a
buy
local store?
Sure, and they recommended I come here to
Actually, you can put
get
it on
access
big
to
long
good
cart now.
tools.
Okay. So you just came here and paid a couple bucks and you have access to tools and you're doing your thing. Do you ever get, like, have you spent every day doing everything I told you to do? Do you, like, load trucks and move heavy equipment all day long?
No.
Have I made you, like, paint walls and mop floors and all that?
Not yet.
No, not yet. Yeah, give it time. So you're just a normal guy coming here doing your thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is it? It was all set up earlier. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is this?
It's a credenza, like, / stereo cabinet.
Okay.
And I chose walnut. And this is where it
it's at so far.
And you totally built this all on your own?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So the front will be glass here, and then it has a sliding wood door there. Works in this track.
Okay.
And
It's really pretty.
yeah, I had everything I needed to do it here, so.
And did we charge you any extra? Like, did you just pay your $40 and rock out? And
40 bucks.
Yeah, $40 a month and...
Yeah,
Okay.
I spent a considerable amount of time on this.
Yeah, you're here like
$40.
all the time.
It's like, it's awesome.
Yeah, and but we've never like charged you extra to use any particular tools or anything like this because you haven't had to use any of the really big stuff. It's just any tool in the wood shop.
Right.
Have I given you any kind of limitations or anything and said you can't? You know, have we ever kicked you out or anything like that? Just as late as you want to work, just do your thing.
Yeah. So
okay.
far I've been able to work pretty late. So
Okay.
there are usually people here to help me and hook me up with any tools that I don't readily have in here. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Great. So it's about like 90% done.
It's looking like it. It's starting to look like a thing now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna raise these a little bit and then stain it and cut the glass.
I want to see it when it's stained. That's glass? That's not plexi?
That's plexi.
That's plexi?
The front will be glass. Yeah.
Okay.
I just figured since that one's not replaceable, should it break, I wanted to have something that
okay.
wouldn't break.
That's a good plan.
Because I wouldn't be able to slide another replacement piece in there. So.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
excellent work, sir.
Yes.
You have fun. And see, I'd like to point out, he was smart enough to leave a hole for the cords to go out. Saying, all right, good job, man. Thank you, sir.
Of course.
What you got, Rocco?
I was just looking at one of our new donations. We got another GoPro in, so.
Got a GoPro donated to Hero 3 Black.
Yep.
GoPro. So,
AV with this.
okay, yeah, give that to AV. So all you guys who are like, you know, members only come here and they only work on my projects, no, just that's all you see because that's what makes it into production videos. We got a million guys here that come and work on their own projects, you just don't see them. Like Casey is doing entirely his own thing. He's building a company. Totally his own thing. I got nothing to do with that. It's none of my business, it's not my project. I got his back if he needs help on something, but beyond that, dude's doing his own thing. You see my projects in the production video because it's my blog, you stupid fuck. So, yeah, that's just me. What do I know? So what you doing, Batman? Oh, that's sexy.
Disassembling parts,
Trying to salvage some things.
salvaging some things.
Everything coming out of the high voltage lab is getting thoroughly examined. We're doing like quick field autopsies saying, okay, this part's screwed, but this part might be okay, and checking everything out.
What these look like?
Let's see. That's a capacitor. It's a 1 microfarad, 1000 volt DC capacitor.
That's pretty nifty.
Save them.
Yep.
They might be okay. They should be okay. If you can, sir, as you take this apart, because there's going to be more of these, don't take it all apart. Just take the things off that hold
you
down.
want like the whole...
Yeah, take the whole thing, because then it's all this stuff is hooked
might be
together.
able to
It's
do that.
because these are probably like snubber
Some
caps
of them,
or something.
Some of them, like I might be able to get to that one.
All right, do what you can.
It'll be a little.
But like I want just this block. The important thing is, see
Right.
the little plugs?
Yeah.
We're not going to find those easily, so cut the wires as long as you can like that. Yes. Cool. Thank you, sir. Just making sure. By the way, see these little poly caps here? These are the caps that burned up. Same type. I don't know if those are 942Cs, but they're very similar caps to what we have. That is some sexy high power silicon there.
I think it's bolted through.
I don't think it's bolted through. I think it's hooked down with glue or goop or something, but it should come off. You may have to, here, yeah, like that. Watch your hand, because that's why I didn't want to just grab it and read. But God, that's a brick. This is, check this out. There's your detailed specs. Can you tell me what that is? What it is pretty easy. Can you tell me what it's rated for? Because that I don't actually know. I'm guessing 500 amps by the number, but I could be wrong. That's fucking massive.
So I should go get me a rubber mallet.
You should get you a rubber mallet. Hang on a minute. Nah, get a rubber mallet,
Yeah,
but I'm wondering if we want this big heatsink that it's on.
Well, that is quite the heatsink.
That is, and the reason that's quite the heatsink is because it has these mounted on it.
Right.
So we might, can we take the unit, like just the unit with the heatsink? I don't know. We're gonna think about this. We'll be back. Here's something you don't see every day, just little lytic caps. And then you look at how big they actually are. Look at the size of those capacitors. They're Cornell Dubliers, 12,000 mic at 350 volt, rated 85 Cs. They look, they're not bulging, little things in there.
So these are like batteries, right?
These are totally like, no dude, see look, okay, come here, take a look. See how they got a little plus here? See a little plus? See how there's no minus on the other side? It's because they only store positive energy, man.
Right, man.
Positive
That's why I always
energy.
feel so good around these.
Yeah, I always feel good around big capacitors.
Still got
So,
the caps, and I
yeah,
got
they
both,
got,
so
they,
that's
cool, and they've got, hang on. This got hot.
Though that might have been from the original unit.
It could have been actually, but it's got a bleeder resistor on it. No sparks, no nothing, just dead. I mean, they've been unplugged and dead for years. Yeah, we're gonna keep these. How's that for some power silicon? So, another fun one that everybody's posting is how there's only one exit into or out of this room. There's only one exit into or out of this room that you ever see, and that's this one. That's the main exit. And here, I'll show you where it goes. You go out of here, and you're into the hallway, and if you go right here, there's an exit. Okay, so you can go right down the hall here, and you can turn. Oh, hey, look, sign says fire exit, and a big red sign says exit. Right there, and if you go through this, you're right down the stairs and you're outside into the handicap accessible parking lot. That's the cripple lot. So we're back here, high voltage lab. Okay, so you come out, you turn right, exit. You go straight, you'll see there's an exit sign. Okay, with an arrow. And if you, oh hey, a fire extinguisher. And if you turn that there, oh my God, it's the main entrance! Holy shit! Oh my God! Also, if you go straight down there, that puts you into the main demonstration hall, and there's like there's 3 different ways to get outside from that room. Now, here's what you didn't see. So that's this exit from the high voltage lab. Over here, and I'd like to point out we're outside the cage. The public doesn't go inside the cage. That's the cage. So this straight shot down there, this straight shot here, and as you're looking over there, you'll see there's 2 doors. There's actually 3 exits from this room, but 2 of them are right next to each other. Now, if you go out this door, oh, hey, look, a fire alarm pull station for part of the fire system. Right there. Emergency exit. Only. Door monitored by camera. You can actually see the sign on the door. And guess what's on the other side of this door? Let's think about it. Oh my God, you ready? Oh my God, you're in the alley! You're behind the building! You're outside. See the snow? See? It's outside. Dumb fucks. So, yeah, there's that. There's 2 ways out at each end of the public space. When the room's done, there's actually going to be 2 more exits. There's going to be one down on that end. Straight ahead, there's going to be another door. There's going to be a door inside the cage, an overhead, an 8x8 foot garage door. Maybe 10 by 10, I'm not sure. I think it's 8 by 8. There's going to be an overhead type garage door back there so that we can move equipment in and out. Which would be pretty handy today because we have to do this. Which sucks. Let me break this down for you. 1, the minute the fire happened, we were all outside while 100 firemen tramped around inside the high voltage lab. They took all their own pictures. They did all their own thing. Then, while we were still outside, their initial forensic analysis was done, and those guys took even more pictures. The next day, their dudes came out. In the intervening time, we didn't go into that room. We looked into that room, but we didn't go into the spark gap room because we were terrified of the floor. I'm still terrified of that floor. I've been scared of that floor for a long time. That floor sucks. We came out, they did the inspection, we escorted them in, answered all their questions. They had a lot of questions because they're fire inspectors, and the fire inspector knows us. He's been here a dozen times. He's a really cool guy. We've got some training stuff going on with them. They're really cool. We like these guys. I knew the fire inspector dude. I didn't know the other guy. He brought a second fire inspector with him. Like, one guy is the fire marshal dude or something like that, and the other dude is the inspector. And they've been through here because the lab's been under construction for several years. As we design and build and implement rooms, they're always here to make sure that we have, the big thing is the occupancy rating. Like, you can have this many people in this room at a given time, so sometimes we'll be setting up for an event or something and we'll need to contact them and say, hey, can we put 200 people in here if we do this and this? And they're like, oh yeah, you just got to make sure you have your accesses and stuff. And they're really cool. They're really reasonable. They're intelligent, logic and reason-based people who understand the operation of the Geek Group, unlike you. As far as the forensic analysis, actually, I never removed the gap from the room. I never touched the gap. When we were in the room, there were cameras rolling. That was with me and Kidwell, and you've seen that video. Kidwell, on his own time, while I was off doing something else, I don't even remember what the hell, took the gap out of the room, laid it all out, examined everything. He shot a bunch of pictures before and after he moved it. He analyzed it. He came to the same conclusion I did. It's based on logic, reason, 20 years of operating high-power, high-voltage equipment. And I'd like to point out that Kidwell and I built that spark gap. We built it. We didn't buy it. You can't buy these things. You have to. That's one of the nice safety aspects of real Tesla coiling is you can't buy this stuff. You can't just walk in and say, I want a 200 kVA Tesla coil and just pay for it. There's a couple companies out there that build large Tesla coil systems, but they're only for theatrical use and stuff like that. To buy one and have it in your house would cost hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. The average person can't do this. You have to build this from scratch, which is good. It makes it a lot cheaper. But you can't build it without understanding what you're doing. You have to understand the processes or it won't work. These are amazingly fussy, twitchy, persnickety machines. If everything isn't exactly right, it won't work. It won't work at all. It'll make a lot of noise and a lot of flash and no arcs. You have two different systems that are both tuned that have to be working together in harmony, in resonance, to be able to drive the output. That's the nature of the beast. So you could naturally understand that maybe, as the guy who built it has run it for years, has built countless other ones, I might have a pretty good idea of everything that can go wrong with the spark gap. Pretty good idea of how it could fail. Kidwell found a loose screw. Such it is. Okay, that's just such as it is. So, where we go? Amazing that they've held public tours in there since moving with exactly one exit that doesn't require entering the cage. Well, I covered that. With a building chock full of cameras with 2 independent camera systems, and with one of their staff working on the cameras, actually there are several staff working on the cameras, the day of the fire, with a room that had 2 cameras, no, there's only 1 camera in high voltage, they mysteriously lack any footage to set the record straight. This is very suspicious. Well, there were 2 cameras in there because we had a blue cherry camera in there, but I don't know if that was hooked up or not. We had the production camera in there, and that was shooting video. At the moment of the fire, it wasn't shooting. The live stream wasn't switched to that camera, so it was, I think it was on the roof or something stupid like that, or the MDH. I know we had it on the roof during the fire, because once we went outside, we switched the cameras to the roof so we could see if there was any flames coming out of the thing. the Blue Cherry system is a constantly growing up. We're moving in. We're building the lab, so not everything works. In fact, a lot of things don't work. All the door stuff, all the door computer things don't work yet. We're still on keys. Okay, every one of us has a really nifty badge with the mag stripe and the HID thing and the RFID and all that happy horseshit. None of it works yet. We got the first card reader thing going in the machine shop. That's, hey, cool. And we can log in to work. We can sign in with our cards. But we still have to use keys on all the doors, and that sucks. It's an in-process thing. If we had millions of dollars to just dump and build a lab and do it all instantly and right and now, I'd love to. But we don't. We build this as we go. We didn't start public tours until we had legal occupancy. We didn't open to the public until months after we had legal occupancy, and we didn't get legal occupancy until we were thoroughly vetted by the electrical inspector, the fire inspector, the mechanical inspector, the plumbing inspector. I deal with these guys every day. I deal with them all the time. And all of them know more about this than you do. And all of them are smarter than you. And none of them are paranoid. Not like this unreasonable shit. They're all paranoid. They're all paranoid about exactly this kind of thing happening, which is why everything was done in a fireproof room. It burned like hell. Yup. Had a huge fire. Had a hot fire over 1,000 degrees. Ferocious fire trapped in an 8-foot cube that did exactly what it was supposed to do. Nothing burned down except the MMC. MMC's destroyed. Gap's destroyed. Room? Fine. The floor still sucks, and we're putting a new floor in. But nothing burned down. We made a giant mess that we have to clean up. We're doing it right. You know who nobody's even thinking about in all this? Everybody's jumping on my shit for doing this in a giant concrete room. Nobody's jumping up and down on photonic induction. He's the guy who scares the hell out of me. He's playing with red hot shit all the time, no safety protocols, everything's wide open, on a carpeted floor in his house! That scares the shit out of me. I watch his videos and that scares the absolute shit out of me. Because I've seen how many times, we light little fires all the time. There's like half a dozen fire extinguishers in our high voltage lab. And we use them. All the time. Little fires happen every day. Oh, you get a little thing, burn out, hit it, and okay, we'll take it outside and put it in snow. To do shit in your house in a residential neighborhood with the power levels that he's playing at on carpet! That dude's fuck nuts. So, yeah. My guys, I got no problem with how we handled this. At all. If you want to be paranoid and think that we're very suspicious, show up. Doors open. We do public tours every Saturday. If you walk in the door today and say, Boden, I think you're full of shit. I want to see your high voltage lab. We'll take you. Come on in. And I challenge anybody on the internet, anybody, especially Jamie Bliss, you come here and say any of this shit to my face on camera. Come here and debate with me and tell me the many things we did wrong and how you could have done it better. And do it on camera, and I'll publish it in front of the whole internet. Come say this to my face. Come say this to my crew's face. You gutless little chicken shit fucks. I've had enough of your shit. We're going back to work. Because this crap on the internet, this is crap. It's a whole bunch of people that think they know better, that don't. We've been doing this for decades. It's a whole lot of people that are pissed off because they didn't, or they can't. I got an awesome life. I love my life. I'm not a cult leader. I'm not nearly as big as a dick as people seem to think I am. I'm a dick, don't get me wrong. I am an asshole. I'll firmly grant you that. But you guys are just out of line. You are completely over the top, out of line. This is armchair bullshit. Yes, we can all sit back and say, well, if we'd have done this. No, we did things with proper, orderly, proficient military manner safety procedures. Sometimes shit still goes wrong. Burn down a whole project. Okay, we'll fix it. We'll build it bigger and better than we did the last time, and that's cool, and I'm okay with that. That's what it's about. We make mistakes. We didn't hide it. How do you think you guys found out about this stuff in the first place? We made videos! We sent videos to Hackaday and say, hey, look what happened. We don't hide our mistakes. When we win big. When we screw up big. I'd rather take the chance. I'd rather take the risk and play with high voltage and do this awesome stuff because it inspires people. You don't imagine how many thousands of emails I've gotten from people that got into careers in engineering, that got into education in engineering and design and electronics and robotics and physics and chemistry and just so much because they got into it through the Geek Group. That's why we do this. It's to get people into it. It's a hackerspace. It's just like any other hackerspace. We just do stuff a little bit bigger. That's it. The point is to get people excited and build things. And when I'm throwing 20-foot lightning bolts across the room, that gets people excited. That's the point. You want to sit on your ass and bitch on the internet. You could be doing better. You could come here. You could help. You could pick up a tool. Let's go to work. You could build your own hackerspace. Go into competition against me. All you assholes, band together. Build your own hackerspace. Go into direct competition against me. Get t-shirts that say Chris Boden Hate Club. I don't care. As long as you're getting the next generation to get off their ass and build something, I don't care. That's why we do this. I want to change the world. I want to inspire people. If I got to take a little heat to do that every now and then, that's fine. You start picking on my staff, I'll kick your ass. I'm the bullet eater. I'll stand in front. You leave my staff alone. Some of them are getting some particularly shitty hate mail, and that's not cool. That's pretty much what I got. I'm gonna get back to work now. I got better.
Maybe it's a piece of shit camera.
Oh, my camera crapped out of me. So,
Mile High City.
Mile High City, you're from Denver. You got a car with bald tires and no brakes. And you're the guy who runs the vehicular sciences lab.
Yep. Shows you how much I get to use it.
It's all going to hell.
It is.
We're all going to hell. Hey, Batman, those are sexy. That came out nice. That is...
Listen.
What?
Bring the camera in.
What? Oh, do it again. Do it again. That's Batman's sound of magic. That is some serious high-power silicon.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. All right. Ooh, look at the caps.
Wow,
There's
cool.
one set that are gray, and as far as I can tell, that's the only difference. They have the
It's
same
just like a
rating,
different color wrapper?
just a different color
Okay.
wrapper.
They weren't
Same.
damaged, burned gray. Okay. All right, Todd.
Check
What
it
do you
out.
got?
Isn't
Okay.
that pretty?
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
So here's
Now, let me make sure here. This is a safety lockout system so that only authorized trained people can use this machine.
you got it.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's an alien concept to me, the fact that we would have a safety system in the lab. It must be a conspiracy.
Must be. It must be.
You should see that it's got me going. Oh my god.
I read
Oh
them.
my god.
I read them all.
Oh my god.
I read
Did
them
you
all.
on today's?
Yeah.
Okay, when did you stop reading?
Oh, about an hour ago.
Okay, then you're caught up. You're cool. Okay. All right, show me your thing.
All right.
But I'm only going to shoot it like this so they can't see the control because it's a conspiracy. Yeah.
No, well, check it out. I'll even show them what's up. Here,
All right,
check
what do
this
we
out.
got here?
Ethernet,
Okay.
USB,
Okay.
card reader.
Okay. And the
Okay.
USB is a card reader.
Yeah.
And this just hooks the Ethernet
And
and
then
power.
it just
That's
hooks up
it.
to Ethernet.
Okay. All right.
There's actually 3 components to the system. There's this, there's a PLC, and there's a little device called a web relay.
Okay.
All
Which
three-
is really just
It's just
a
one
relay with Ethernet.
Yep, it's
and you
got
can
one input, one output.
Okay.
That's it.
It's as simple as it gets. By the way, I found Mike. He's there. It's a conspiracy. He was here the whole time.
You want to give me a hand a minute? Yeah. You know what's going on. Go ahead and get the program loaded up that we put together yesterday.
Totally prepared ahead of time. You don't get to see it because it's a conspiracy. It's all a setup. It's all a setup. 9/11 was an inside job.
It was.
You swipe the card.
Okay, well there was that.
I have to swipe the card.
All right, we got no. We got our own twin towers. It's an inside job.
Oh, look. Mike's gonna, other way, Mike.
Yeah, the mag straight past. Okay, so it did a thing, and magic happened, and that's Mike. That's Mike.
Make sure you hit the.
You gotta add time.
Gotta add some time there. There you go. It's
Okay.
enabled. It's ready to go.
Okay, so he enabled this thing,
Now.
and magic happens.
Notice
Here's the
you can-
code. Here's the program. There's the secret code.
No, that's
Secret access code.
That's the sub program.
Oh, you see, it's a conspiracy. That's only a sub program. It's not the real program. It's all a lie.
this is actually what we're doing. We're using aliasing here. 25 means M25, 65 means M65. It's going to run this program when an M25 is called, and this program when an M65 is called.
Okay, macros.
Macros.
Am I in your way?
And if you look here, 9001, which is the second one, does an M61, does an M30, and then returns with an M99.
Why don't you just put an M30 here?
Oh, this is a sub-program. 99 will kick it back.
We need to be able to kick it back. We need to be able to turn the relay off and then kick it back.
So we're in that program with M65 now instead of M30.
And I'm working on a solution that we won't have to do this. I'm talking with HaD directly.
Okay.
I think there's another way we can deal with this.
Okay. We can't be the first people to have this.
No. There is a way to do it. We may need extra hardware. I don't know yet. I'm talking with HaD directly.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
I trust you.
So at any rate, what this is doing basically is turning a relay on during the start of cycle, turning it off at the end of cycle. That allows me to know when the machine's in cycle.
Okay.
That's the whole point of it.
Okay.
And then what I'm doing with the enable is I'm actually got it connected to a door switch. So if the door is open, it won't run. It won't run in auto anyway.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Okay.
And it's a safe way of disabling the machine from running in auto mode without crashing, because it'll do tool changes and all that stuff when the door is open. It'll still run the spindle when the door is open.
Okay.
But it'll only run it at half speed, or 500.
Yeah.
Yep. And at the end of cycle, it'll just stop.
So what this does is, you found a way to lock the machine down.
Yes.
Where it's a soft stop instead of this being hooked to like an e-stop, which was our original idea, because with an e-stop it's just
right.
And it could happen in the middle of a tool change or something like that. This is aware of when the machine is actually running a program, and it waits until everything's done, and then it locks you out.
You got it.
Okay, so it's a safety system.
Well, if it does
It's
stop,
a safety system.
it
Oh
locks
my
the-
god.
And it actually locks the door too.
Yeah, if you have this on too, then you can't open the door.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So it just locks your shit out.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now it's enabled. He's got 27 minutes on it, and I just want to show you what happens. Once we get running, he's going to run this is just a test program. All it does is move some parts in there and puts it in cycles.
Okay. It doesn't actually cut anything. It's just dance around, yoga. Yeah.
You got it.
All right. So we're doing a tool change.
So it's going to do its thing. Just to show you what happens now while he's running, I can't go over here and kill him.
Okay. So you can't stop that. This is running an automatic program.
There's nothing I can do at this point from here.
Okay.
To open the door, to stop it, to e-stop it, or anything.
Okay.
I have to wait until his cycle is done before anything will...
I start the cycle again. I don't know if you hit a button.
No, I didn't hit a button.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, the cycle's done.
Okay, so the cycle's done.
Now the cycle's done. Now I can log him out.
Okay.
Now the relay goes off. He is not able to restart a cycle.
Oh, and it thinks the door is open. Even though the door's closed, it thinks the door's open. Okay.
So there's nothing he can do right now until he logs back into the system.
Now this is totally like this big show thing that we've done because we just had a fire and all that. So we're totally just started doing all this because of safety, because we had a fire. So it's a whole show thing, right?
No.
It's a conspiracy. You built this like last night.
I've been working on this for a couple weeks now.
Okay.
And
well, you were working on it the day the fire started. So.
I was down here working on it the day the fire started, actually. That was, yeah. But I got it all put together. I had actually almost finished it the day the fire started, and then the fire started.
But he didn't start the fire.
No,
it was always burning since the world started. I had to work that in there somewhere.
So
this is sexy. And this is just for these machines. We're not going to use card readers and touch panels for anything else in the lab. This whole concept was just for this, right?
No.
What else are we using these for?
Doors.
We're gonna put access control.
Yeah.
For safety and security.
Yes, sir.
On doors.
Like the high voltage lab?
But we just came up with this like yesterday, right? Since the fire. This hasn't been something we've been working on for God,
months,
year. It's a conspiracy. It's all conspiracy.
This currently is not integrated in with Boxy. We will have it integrated with Boxy.
Hence the Ethernet.
Well, Ethernet's Boxy as well.
Yeah.
But It talks just directly to the PLC. The PLC is actually what's going to talk back and forth to Boxy.
Oh yeah, because you needed that as a language interpreter thing.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I can't.
Because strings.
Yeah, Modbus and strings, they don't play nice.
Okay.
So I had to come up with a way to switch some data types around, but it's
Okay.
working well, actually. And if you want, I can show you some other parts of the system.
Sure, let's take a look.
Let's take a look back here. Show you what I got back here.
It's high tech there, Todd. You need
I need a
grommet. Yeah.
I know.
You want the power down?
No.
Okay.
You want to try turn it the right way? Careful, Todd. There's high voltage in there. It could be dangerous.
This, right there.
You may need gloves and arc flash protection and a harness. We never wear harnesses here when working at heights. That was a comment the other day.
Oh.
Because we've never worn a harness here. Never.
Blame that bluegrass video.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that. We ought to send him that.
So this is all it is. There's a little relay here.
This is the whole thing.
And I'll show you what happens. It's non-intrusive. There's nothing that we didn't do in here.
Yeah, this is something that a lot of people in industry do.
Yes.
Because they have automation controls and like robot pallet loading and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So what we've got in here.
Ooh, science.
Science. Really, really simple stuff. If you look back up here, you'll see there's M21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
These are option things.
Yes, these are optional M-code relays that you can fire with an M51, turn on with an M51, turns on M21.
Okay.
Don't ask me why. And M61 turns it off.
Okay.
And then I've got the input, or the output of this relay going to the P9 connector right here, which is just your standard, everyday computer jumper.
It's just a jumper, like on a hard drive.
Yes.
Okay.
Same old, same old. So the relay clicks on and opens, that's the door switch. That's the auxiliary door switch.
Okay.
So we just open the door switch or close
So
the door
the machine just thinks the door's open.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
And says, no!
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this relay turns on when the cycle starts and turns off when the cycle stops. So I know when it's in the cycle, I inhibit the machine from stopping while it's in cycle.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
Now, you're inhibiting the machine from stopping its cycle. Does this mean if someone were to hit like the emergency stop or something like that, have we made...
You could totally e-stop it anytime
so this
you want to.
e-stop, everything else, the machine behaves totally normally.
Absolutely.
You've just created a way to make it not work when it would otherwise want to.
Exactly.
But there in no possible way can this be used to override an e-stop or something.
No.
Okay.
No way.
Okay.
So this is the other part. This talks over Modbus in case you're curious. It's Modbus TCP. It's just 2 bits. One we're using to read, one we're using to write. Really, really simple. Nothing special there. So that's this piece of the puzzle. We'll close this back up and I'll show you the other piece.
Okay.
As soon as I can. Now I had originally had it all set up to do an e-stop circuit, and I built myself a little board here to put the e-stop circuit in series with the relay. That's what that is, if you're curious. But since we're not using that,
we found a better way.
We found a better way.
A design changed, it evolved. Because that never happens here either.
So let's take a look over in show control where the PLC is.
Okay.
And it's not currently mounted.
Hey,
yes.
Do you need a Faraday cage?
No.
It's only got minor soot damage. No, it's not.
No.
It's not. There might be 20 pounds of copper in that whole thing.
That's it?
It's paper thin.
Oh.
And it looks like it's kind of tough and resilient, but it's not. It's just on this canvas gummy back. So we can't get like any scrap money for it.
We will be mounting this on.
Well, that's class there.
But all it is, I mean, it just hooks up to
it's just an Ethernet cable.
We've got it on its own separate VLAN, so it doesn't talk with anything else on the network.
Okay.
Which is by design.
Okay.
We don't want somebody popping in remotely and
getting
to it, you know.
So what are these dangerous wires here? Oh my God.
No.
It looks dangerous. I'm scared.
Stick your finger on it.
What is it?
It's 120 volt AC.
Can we have that like with a
It
cover?
needs to to be
There's a cover on this
mounted.
side.
Yeah.
There's a cover on this side. Why isn't there a cover on this side?
Cover on-
You can't. The cover on this side's this long, and this side's this long. It's not going to fit.
I don't know where it is.
All right, mount it or cover it, but that happens quick. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to get 50 comments. I'm like, oh my god!
Oh no! It's going to get mounted.
I hate the whole internet.
It's going to get mounted.
Okay.
So that's essentially what it is now. Once we get the Boxy integration, we'll be doing card information handoff to Boxy. Boxy will do a lookup on usernames, authorized users.
So this way, not anybody with a member card can swipe into it. They got to be authorized on the machine.
Actually, there's only 3 cards that work on that right now.
Okay.
And I did that on
nobody
purpose.
else is authorized.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's probably Moose, Mike, and who?
Me.
You don't know how to run that.
It's true. I don't know how to run it, but I need it for
to test
testing.
it. Yeah. Okay. Not worried about it.
Can I borrow 2 of those?
What?
Caps?
No. No, you can't. You're lucky that I haven't like shot you, burned your house down, and curb stomped your kitten today.
Hey, that kitten was asking for it.
That kitten was totally asking for it.
Things he said about your sister.
No, that kitten was out dressed like that, going out dressed like that. That kitten was asking for it.
The anti-Semitism, really.
It's all conspiracy, man.
It's totally a conspiracy. So, Batman,
Yeah.
if you could say anything to all the commenters out there, what would you say?
I'm not up to date on anything.
No? Oh, you got to read it. You get a good dose of rage going.
Sure.
You've been sitting in a hotel room all day reading things. What do you got?
You think we were...
This man is a magician, and he's totally pulling the wool over our eyes.
It's a
He can't
conspiracy.
solder, and it's all a conspiracy.
They haven't been on me for soldering this time.
So, you know,
That's the one thing they haven't given me shit about.
Well, that wasn't
Somebody commented the thing on there. He's like, Boden's a magician and he's an actor, and I'm like, well, I've done magic in the blog like a billion fucking. We did video going out on the street, doing magic for people.
yeah, you're
And-
not the Discovery Channel.
Yeah, I'm not a real magician until until David Blaine comes and hangs out with me or something. He's a real magician. David Blaine.
David Blaine and David Copperfield.
Copperfield is a
Fuck
real
those
magician.
guys.
He's a big stage magician. It's totally different.
It's totally different.
Yeah,
I'd give
that's-
both my left nuts to see Penn and Teller over those.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, dude. I would give your left nut.
Both my left nuts.
I would give your left nut to see
both left
Penn and Teller, and that's what I
One
need.
left nut for
I
each
need
one.
Penn and Teller to come here and like vet us, and they go through because like I could totally
Bullshit.
the bullshit or fool us. What was your? Was it fool us? Was what it was called?
Fool us was magicians.
Was the
like
magician
you
stuff?
who
Yeah,
come and act out.
yeah. And
Bullshit
fool
was them.
bullshit was like biased as hell but fact.
Right.
Yeah, I love that show. Oh my god.
The water connoisseur.
Yeah, and he's in the back alley with a hose. Yeah, Penn, Gillette, Teller, anytime you guys want to come and just make our life hell, I'm totally okay with that. I would be
Come and disprove
passionately honored.
the mess in high voltage lab.
Yeah, come show the conspiracy in high voltage. That'd be awesome.
How
But-
our fancy indoor lighting is so great.
No, the people are on us. It's a conspiracy because we didn't get video of the actual fire happening. So it's got to be a because there's 2 cameras in the room. There was a live camera and there was a boxy camera.
Right.
Okay, on the Blue Cherry system. Well, overlooking that the Blue Cherry camera went, and did you see it?
I did.
I
That
put
was
it in the
funny.
blog. It's so cool, but it wasn't hooked up yet. I don't think. And the system was mysteriously down because one staff member was working on it. That's the guy! He's been working on it for months, and you've been working on it, and he's worked on. We've all worked on the Blue Cherry system. I mean, there's thousands of feet of cable that we have to run to make this shit work, and we just cut 1,000 feet of it out.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what would you want to say to the commenters?
I haven't even kept up with it.
Oh, you got it. You
We've
got to
been
get
busy
on it.
doing
I know. See,
working on the conspiracy so much.
I read it on lunch. I went up on lunch and I was like, fuck! And I did this big rant for the blog, but I'm probably just gonna cut that clip out because me pissed off on camera just doesn't end well.
But hey, that's a secret. That'd be another secret that...
It'd be something I wouldn't be showing. I'm hiding things from people. I'd like to point out this guy is having his first day here.
He came in for the interview. It wasn't his first official day. He was here for the interview.
Dan was here for his first official day.
You know why he's stuck around? You've been brainwashed. You've been mesmerized by my awesome social engineering. Now you have to drink the Kool-Aid and kill your parents.
Oh,
okay.
Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid is gummy bears.
Yeah, there's no Kool-Aid here. We have gummy bears. It's way easier to fit the doses inside.
Probably should have shown that head shrinking trick that Joe gave us.
Oh God. I can. Hey, here, hang on. No, you're not holding that. Your hands are covered in shit. Yeah, you're clean. I know. I'm like, fuck. My hands are covered in shit. Okay, hang on. I gotta dig it out.
Put Boden place in his pocket.
Well, I got the overalls on, so you really gotta dig. I mean, you gotta go in the flap, and then you gotta go in the pocket, and it's a job, man. Okay, there's effort. You want to look in there? I got a rocket in my pocket. It's got your name on it. Oh God! Yes. Hang on. We'll get to that. All right. Now, everybody, you will donate to the Geek Group. You will donate to the Geek Group, and Chris Boden is your god. You will kneel before me and send forth the virgins to wax my loins. Behold, the mighty power of the Tesla coil compels you.
It's all just a conspiracy.
It's all a conspiracy.
We're not really even here, man.
We're all hiding. We don't actually live here. We're evading taxes from Kalamazoo. Nobody knows our address. They'll never find us. We're
3 miles off of Mars, man.
I love the guys that are like, Boden's hiding from Kalamazoo. I'm like, they know my fucking address. I mail them a check every month. If I'm evading taxes, I'm the worst tax evader ever. All right, come here. Now, pay attention, okay?
Okay.
Watch closely. This is your high dollar magic. You'll never figure out how I did this at home. You'll never know. Okay, you ready?
Sure.
Okay, now watch this. Oh my God! And look, it's money. It's from the federal. The Federal Reserve. It's a conspiracy. There's an eagle on one side. Who is that? Oh, it's Statue of Liberty on the other. I think it's Statue of Liberty, isn't it? Yeah, it's Statue of Liberty on the other side. It's a silver dollar, but we don't have it anymore because we're off the gold standard. It's all fiat currency. It's all a lie. It's a man bringing you down.
You live.
No, you're Batman.
That's your lucky day.
All right, now here's the difference between being a magician and a teacher. Okay, and I'm gonna get shit for this. All right, this trick is called wiped clean. Here's how it's done. Okay, here, you take that. I want that back. But
you're a magician. Pull it out of his hand.
Pull it out of his ass. How about that? I'll pull it out of your ass. I'm that good of a magician. All right, now here, I'll just do it with a regular cord. Okay. No, yeah, you take that. It's easier. All right, now this muscle right here that you use to move your thumb over, you're gonna do this really ugly. You're gonna end up looking like this, like you're gonna have gimp hand. Everybody does the first time they learn a poem. But this is a classic poem. You put it right there, and then my hands are covered in shit. Just bite it like that, flip your hand over, like that. It's weird with a quarter, I'm used to the silver. All right, so now you've got a palmed coin, okay? And you can do it and make your hand relax, and nobody looks at your hand anyway, okay? So here's how you do it. You bring this hand up, and you bite like that. Just put over, you're still holding here, but just like that, okay? So you come up, and then you go down like that. Okay, so there's one, and then you're gonna go like this. Now as long as like Batman can see this, but they can't. Okay, so you just, like that, okay? Now that's the first move. 1, 2, okay? Then you're gonna bring this hand up and you're gonna put it flat on the back. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And now just put it flat on the back like that. Now you're committed because you've lost the palm, right? So you hold it out flat, you bring it around like this, okay? Back, and then as you come around, spin it around the side, and you're just gonna push it right up over on your palm and leave it there, and then lift the hand up ever so slightly and come back. So it should look like this, okay? You go. And there's the presentation, and that's the reveal. Yep, and as far as they see, they've seen every surface. So at speed, it looks like this. And a coin appears. That coin was in the same spot all the time, but you're just manipulating that spot. Okay. That's social engineering. It's a conspiracy. I'm controlling what you see. Ah! So yeah, that's how it's done. So can you do it? Here, just do what I do. Hold it here. Okay. Hold it here. You're not holding it here. You have to hold it here. Okay. Here. Now just drop your hand. Look natural. Okay. Just make sure nobody's looking. Okay. All right. Now you bring your hand up. You go like this. There's 1. There's 2. And then we're on the back. Okay. And I always come in, I don't know why, it's just habit. You go out, like that, okay, and then out, and then around, and then we come back. And there's the reveal.
Ta-da!
Ladies and gentlemen, a star is born.
It's amazing.
Here, practice. You suck at that. And it's a lot easier with this, because with this you can just catch it and just drop it, and you can shake people's hands with a silver, because it's huge. I can do it with a dime too, but it's really fucking hard. You got to have really clean hands to do it with a dime, because like if you got the soot, because it's kind of slimy, it doesn't work. But you can take that. Okay, there's your classic poem.
Oh my.
So yeah, that.
No, it is now. Everything's going.
It's been half an hour.
All right. Now here's a neat one for you. Let me see that quarter.
Nope.
He made it
Just put it away.
Okay. Now see this quarter? You can take this and you just squeeze it. Just hold out your hand. Hold out your hand. There's one.
Whoa!
There. The quarter crushing machine is totally a fake. We don't actually crush quarters with electromagnetic fields
I just
here.
sit on it for a week and that's what you get.
Yeah, we get a stack of them.
He farts mouth.
It's pretty cool. You gotta quit doing that. He's standing over here. He's been standing here for 10 minutes.
You the scary door. I'm keeping them all in my
No, you know what this is? I got an idea. Watch. Here, you hold it like this. You do this on dates. It's a British penis enlarger.
Too bad it's called the head shrinking trick.
Well, if you watch it,
Which way you spin it though?
if you watch it long enough.
Yeah, you gotta go this way. You gotta go this way. It's a British penis enlarger. Why do we not have this on a drill?
I don't know. Just Simon brought it in like
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't had a chance to play with it.
It needs a handle, because then you. Now we need a theremin playing quietly in the background.
You will donate to the Geek Group. I am your ruler.
Take your toy.
Here's my magic trick for you.
What's your magic trick? You got a magic trick?
I got a blank card.
Okay.
Just to show you, it's blank on both sides.
Oh, really bad paddle magic. Okay. I used to do this with a lighter.
With a lighter?
Yeah.
Well, this is a card printer. See, I've got magic card printing hands here. See,
That's actually pretty smooth there.
comes out both sides, right?
Yeah.
And if you tap like this,
You're such a nerd.
welcome to the Geek Group.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of us are magicians at some level. I've done it for years. How long have you been doing magic?
Years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I carry a thumb tip in my pocket, so I mean it's.
I can make Aaron disappear, but it will require a couple gallons of Vaseline.
I know how to make.
I'm going home.
Do you know how to make a cat go woof? Pour gasoline over him. Let him action.
No! I curb stomp him.
You know how to make a dog go meow?
Instantly I went to
What?
You stick him in the freezer for 10 days so he's frozen like a brick. Take a buzzsaw to him. Meow.
Dead jokes.
The thing that bothers me most is the odds are overwhelming that he learned these from Blood Muppet. That's a Blood Muppet joke.
Actually, I learned it from my dad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a joke that some kid learned from his dad, then the next day in second grade they're sitting around the parking lot and Reese is going, yeah,
Woof.
and then the next day the fire department's being called because all these kids trying to make a cat hair.
See, what nobody knows is secretly the person who actually runs the Geek Group, the real Chris Boden, because I'm just an actor, the real Chris Boden is this man. The one guy you've seen, that's how you know it's a conspiracy. He's the one guy, hasn't said a word. He's just standing in the back, okay, watching everybody. He's got total control. There's the real Chris Boden. That's the man in charge.
Could be right.
Please
You could be
stand.
right.